The archaeological area of Santa Croce in Gerusalemme, the Holy Cross in Jerusalem, is a complex divided into different structures stratified over the centuries. Since the 9th century BC, it mainly had a funerary destination. Starting from the 5th century BC, the area became an important road communication center, crossed by 3 major roads: Labicana, Prenestina, and Celimontana. Being one of the highest points of the city, 8 aqueducts converge over time, including the Claudius, which is the oldest monumental testimony of the area, 52 AD. Between 42 and 38 BC, as part of a general urban reorganization of Mount Esquilino, Messines transformed this area into a residential district, with the installation of large private villae and domus, surrounded by vast gardens, orti. This area became part of the Horti Variani, property of the Varii family, related to the Severi dynasty. From the beginning of the 3rd century AD, with the election as emperor of Sextus Varius Avitus Bassianus, known as Elagabalus, 218-222 AD, the area became part of the Imperial state property. Elagabalus modified the Villa dei Vari by transforming it into a new and grandiose imperial residence, structured by a monumental complex connected to each other by an atrium, the current Basilica of the Holy Cross, and by corridors articulated within a vast park. The villa included the Castrense Amphitheatre and the Variano Circus, both used for games and chariot races for the exclusive use of the imperial court, while the Hellenian baths, built by Alexander Severus, 222-235 AD, were probably intended for public use. The domus built along the aqueduct and the domus found in the Acea area were also part of the complex, with mosaic floors and frescoed walls used as the residence of the imperial courtiers. The extension of this imperial residence was then resized by the construction of the Aurelian walls, 271-275 AD, which partially cut the circus, incorporating the amphitheater and the residential part within it. The Emperor Constantine restored the area 306-337 AD, and the villa experienced a new phase of splendor. It was transformed into a multifunctional complex of about 122,500 square meters, known as the Caesareum Palace, the Imperial residence. The palace was protected on three sides by the walls, thereby dividing it into three sections. The first part for public use includes the civil basilica, known as the Temple of Venus and Cupid. Another part was intended for the court accommodation, the domus along the walls and the domus found in the Achaea area, and a private sector reserved for the emperor. The ancient atrium of the Severian villa was adapted into a Palatine chapel dedicated to the cult of the Cross of Christ at the behest of the Empress Helen. In the following years, the center of political and imperial life was moved to Constantinople, and the area of Santa Croce followed a similar fate to that of other parts of the city, being gradually abandoned and destined for cultivation. While the palace alongside public and private buildings slowly fell into disrepair, the church continued to exist, becoming a pilgrimage destination and vital axis amid the construction of a monastery in the 10th century AD.